afternoon, Scorpio. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless midweek update reading for you. So what that means for you, Scorpio, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising at the time of viewing this video, something should resonate with you. So what I'd like you to do is use your intuition, Scorpio, and focus and meditate only on that actually resonates with you. Anything else, just leave it for another Scorpio who's obviously viewing this video at the same time as you. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to do a 9-card general reading using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And then afterwards, I will pull you 2 Sacred Soul Messages cards from the Oracle deck, 1 of Winnie D's Oracle deck card, and 1 Chinese 5 Elements Oracle deck card. That's a new one, the first time I'm using this deck in the readings today, and it's very fascinating, so I hope you stay tuned for that. But let's get started on your reading. All right, Scorpio, at the top, we got the Devil, of course. All right, let's bring the 9 of Cups in, as well as the 9 of Wands. In the middle, Scorpio, you have Judgment, 7 of Wands, as well as 6 of Swords. And then finishing up, we have the High Priestess, Temperance, and then finally the Queen of Cups. All right, Scorpio, let's put this deck aside, pull this diamond down closer, and let's delve within and see what kind of gems we can pull out for you today. Starting with this Capricorn characteristic, the Devil. Oh yeah, the Devil coming in play, that inner critic, that negative connotation of you can't do this, you're stuck, you have no free will. Hello. Definitely the focus of this week, apparently. So let's look at this. The next level down, what is that Devil attached to? Well, he's attached to your ego somewhat, your boastful, overconfidence, self-indulgence, perhaps. So he's telling you, you're not empowered. He's beating down on your confidence, your self-esteem, all that negative connotation, so much so that you put up a fence, Scorpio. Look at that. Nothing in, nothing out. You're really in defensive mode, Scorpio. All right. Yeah. You're just not letting anything in. You're like, you're not progressing. You're just in that defensive stance and being pretty negative, but it isn't helping your self-esteem. It's not helping your confidence. You need to not let that devil, that inner critic, beat up on you with that negativity, and that's what's happening here. Remember, you have free will choice. So tell that inner critic, blow up. All right, let's go on. In the middle here, Judgment. Major Arcana right in the middle, connected to that fence you put up. The 9 of Cups, just really wanting to protect your heart. It does look like that. I mean, even with the 9 of Cups, I often don't take note of it because he looks so proud and things, but he is kind of covering his heart up there a little bit, crossing his arms over that heart and chest. So let's see, maybe trying to close off his heart chakra a little bit. Now, the Judgment card is one of a renewal. It's a call to take action now. It's time to it's almost a transformative card, like the Death or the, what is it? That 10 of Swords is a transformative, end of a cycle thing. But the call is kind of that tribulation type of revelation. Rise up, leave your past behind you. It's time to start anew. And it's a time to do so now. Hear the trumpet call, Scorpio, rise up. Time to take action. Leave your past and everything the devil's trying to distract you about. Leave it behind. Rise up. Don't stay stagnant. Rise up and take action now, Scorpio. Here's the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands is connected to that 9 of Wands as well. You got that fence, and the 7 of Wands is all about everybody's got their opinions, and you have yours. You're standing firm, standing your ground, but that's what you're doing here too. Except this is more of a, just a standstill. defending yourself, building walls up around yourself to protect yourself. And here you are, you're standing firm, you stand your ground, but there is this call to action, which is there as well. And that call to action is you need to build yourself, empower yourself and your confidence, your self-esteem, build it up. Move away from the chaos and stress. Now, this is considered a travel card, but at the same time, it is one where you just want to avoid the conflict. You're leaving conflict, getting away, looking for calmer waters. And so, you're definitely seeking more peace and calm. And that is connected to that Nine of Cups, building up your confidence, your self-esteem, maybe being a little self-indulgent, don't go overboard. But definitely taking time out for yourself to enjoy things, but stay away from the conflict, the chaos of emotions, because that's what the water is all about, feelings and emotions, and keeping above it all and just pushing away, because you have your truths and you are taking your truths with you as you leave the conflict and the shores along the shores behind. You're headed for calmer seas there, calmer emotions, just more relaxation. But you had this call of judgment here at the same time. So maybe this is part of that action of your taken now, is you are, Scorpio, finding your peace and calm, your serenity. It's all coming into play. Now, next level down, Scorpio, we have the High Priestess. Now, you got this intuition, and Scorpio, you're very intuitive, just like Cancer and Pisces, extremely intuitive. You got that intuition, put it to use, because it is all part of you standing firm, standing your ground against others' opinions, recognizing revealing truths of people, recognizing if they're deceptive, what's going on. It's as well connected to that call to take action. Use your intuition to guide you, Scorpio, on what it means to rebirth yourself with this new, rising up and becoming that new person, leaving that past behind, leaving those self-indulgences, that lack of confidence, that lack of self-esteem. Just leave it all behind, because you are being reborn with that Judgment card there. And that, using your intuition, it will guide you well, Scorpio. As well as, don't think it's going to happen overnight. Temperance is in play. It's attached to the Judgment card, that whole being born again idealism there of rising up, taking action now, leaving the conflict and chaos, finding your calm peace, whether it's inner peace consciously or outer peace consciously, but leaving the conflict behind. But realize it is a process that does take time. Moderation. Don't go from one extreme to the other extreme, because believe me, I know Scorpios, you have that ability of intense one extreme to the other extreme, and it is like a rubber band that snaps. But right here, patience. Take an action now, but do it with patience, especially balancing out the emotions. You got 2 cups here. Balance out your feelings, emotions equally within that regard to get the flow going. There is a pool of emotions and feelings deeper within, in your consciousness. Don't go cannonballing into it. Just maybe test the waters. Touch your toe in there, test your waters a little bit. Bring them up. If it's creating chaos and conflict, well, just push away from the shore. You can come back and deal with it again. Just take time. Just don't, and use moderation. Like I said, don't be like that rubber band. Snap, snap. Because that doesn't do anybody any good. So definitely use your intuition there. Temper that whole rebirth, new beginning with moderation and patience. And finally, you have Queen of Cups. Look at you. That's you, Scorpio. You're so beautiful. Now, as in anything, I haven't said this yet, but in tarot, gender is neutral. So disregard the gender here. There's feminine, masculine characteristics here. In the Queen of Cups, extremely compassionate, understanding, intuitive as you are, Scorpio. She's, she is the only card in tarot that has this lid on her cup. And that comes from wisdom, that comes from experience, that comes from knowledge. lessons learned in life, not to have her emotions and feelings spill out and just go all willy-nilly everywhere or have it overflow. She keeps a lid on it. Now, that doesn't mean she's cold by far. She's very loving, very understanding, very compassionate. It's just that lid, she uses her intuition, and for those who are worthy and deserving, she will lift that lid off and allow them, so to speak, to sip from her cup of love. And get all poetic there. But Scorpio, you are that Queen of Cups, and this whole, maybe you've lost yourself a little bit on this little life cycle, maybe listening to that devil, that inner critic a little too much has got you off course. But it looks like this week is pulling you around, pulling you out of that, and it's all about you answering that call to take action, listening to your intuition, having patience, avoiding those emotional conflicts, using the wisdom of your Queen of Cups there. Keep a lid on it. Don't get too emotional. Don't, use discernment. Use your intuition to do that discernment regarding deception, regarding who's worthy of you opening that lid up to. That's what it is. Well, Scorpio, I hope something here is resonating with you already. If it is, hit that like button down below. Let me know. Or if you care to share what exactly is resonating with you in the comments, I would love to read it, because this is a general reading. Others may enjoy reading too, and understanding that not everything is hitting 100% here, because there's so many of you Scorpios watching. But something, like I said, should be resonating, or you wouldn't even be here. All right, let me go ahead and pull you 2 sacred soul messages here today. Scorpio, your cards. Stop playing small. You are in the universe in ecstatic motion. Courage, moving forward, making progress, action. As well as the second one is anything you lose comes around in another form. Scorpio, this is all about opportunity, choices, and yes, that transformation. Well, these 2 cards, I'm going to set right down here on that Judgment card in the middle, because that seems to be the focus of today's reading. Now, as well, I'm going to pull you 1 oracle card from this Winnie D's Celtic Welsh Celtic Mystic Oracle deck. Now, I love this deck. It adds a different element for you to meditate and focus upon, as well as it's got the most creative artistic designs in the mandalas that I just really enjoy. It just makes me so happy seeing them. So your card today, Scorpio, is connection. I visualize myself as the star, and I feel connected to the elements. I am in harmony with nature. So Scorpio, the 5-pointed star with its lines enclosed in a circle is a symbol of connection. The top point symbolizes your spirit. The 4 other points represent the 4 elements: earth, air, fire, and water. So Scorpio, all these elements contribute to life and are a part of each of us. As a whole, the star symbolizes your spirit bringing the elements around you into natural harmony. The circle around the star represents eternity and infinity, the cycles of life and nature itself. The circle touching all 5 points shows that your spirit, earth, air, fire, and yes, even water are all connected. Alrighty, I'm going to put this one down here with your Queen of Cups. Now, for the first time, I am using this Chinese 5 Elements Oracle deck. Now, this is the first time I'm using it in a reading. It's a brand new deck, and it's exciting because it offers a lot of yin and yang theory and practice, as well as the Chinese zodiac and Tao elements. And it is almost instructional, because you're guaranteed, if it's not resonating, you're actually going to learn something from this guidebook and instructions. So let's move on and draw you 1 card here. Ooh, your card today, Scorpio, is the Wood Tiger. Powerful beginnings and progress. Check out that image there, Scorpio. Now, I would like you to go ahead and use your intuition and see what actually jumps out at you from this card, what resonates, what pops into your head intuitively. Because it'll be different for different perceptions, different ideals for different people. But the artwork often relays intuitive insights for individuals. Now I'm going to put it down because I keep passing over the page just by one. Ooh, there we go. All right. Here we go, Scorpio. Heaven and earth are in full agreement when the wood tiger appears. The element of spring, wood's upward energy brings growth and expansion. So, Scorpio, the double yang wood card highlights the leadership and protective qualities of the tiger, a yang wood sign. And as a travel star and the sign that starts the new year in February, the tiger signals busy times ahead with activities picking up at full speed after a slower yin dominated season of winter. This card appears as a sign that new adventures and positive changes are in store for you, Scorpio. You're entering a new cycle of growth. How much progress is really up to your own imagination. The more proactive and bolder you are, well, the more you can make a difference. It's a big world out there, Scorpio, and you're not meant to stay small with your creativity and your big picture thinking. Consider how you can contribute more to your world with your strengths and your experience. Visualize a more sustainable future for yourself as well as for your community and initiate those changes needed to make it actually happen. Keep planting those seeds to fuel the growth. Your knack for, your knack for defying all odds and turning things around has made quite an impression on your external world. Scorpio, there are many who look up to you for courage and even inspiration. It's now time to step it up. The universe is urging you to tackle bigger challenges, Scorpio, and be a trailblazer in these changing times. Answer that call. There are places to go and people to see, Scorpio. All right, so your message from heaven, Scorpio, it is wood element invites you to enlarge the scope of your world, get involved in causes, volunteer, network with like-minded souls. As well as this card offers a message from the earth for you. Scorpio, the tiger signifies that it's not only your time to roar, but also share your light with others who shine theirs in different ways. Together, you'll make a much bigger impact. All right, Scorpio. Well, I do hope something actually resonated with you here today. I wish you the best, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.